Hi, everybody. This is Rod Dreher of the American Conservative magazine, and I'm really pleased today to be announcing our new American Conservative podcast, The General Eclectic. You know what I write about. I'm interested in religion, culture, politics, and food and books, all kinds of interesting things, because I'm eclectic. But you know who I am, but you may not know my colleague, Kale Zelden. He's a friend of mine of several years now, a Catholic and a fellow Louisiana guy. Kale, tell us a little bit about yourself and how it was your idea that we do this podcast.
Indeed, yeah. The only important thing about myself is I'm also from Louisiana, but been a longtime friend and reader of Rod's for years. And I finally, after watching Rod and reading Rod and seeing his reaction to the general public, I thought, man, I'd really love to get Rod out there onto the YouTube airwaves and the podcast airwaves, and just to sort of spread the kind of things that he looks at and he thinks about out loud. And I thought I'd be a great interlocutor to sort of help bring this really to more folks. My background is I'm an English teacher. I teach literature. I'm a Catholic, and just like Rod, I love music and culture and food and all things. And I would say that my one kind of abiding principle that I try to live by and to study by and to read by and experience by is something I guess I would call Chesterton's fence. And I didn't call it Chesterton's fence, of course. Chesterton called it Chesterton's fence. But basically, that if you come across, a wall or a fence in the woods, before you go ahead and pull it down and tear it down, you might want to ask yourself a couple of humble questions like, I wonder what it's for. I wonder what its original intent was, and perhaps there's some use and goodness for us right now. And so that's my basic take on this podcast, the kind of conversations that I hope to have with Rod. And the last thing I'll say before kicking it back over to you, Rod, is that I really hope that we can expand this conversation out of a kind of comfortable bubble, a comfortable echo chamber, and into places that our audience might not expect.
Yeah, thanks for that. And you and I are both that kind of guy. We're both conservatives, theological conservatives. I'm an Orthodox Christian. You're Catholic.
Right.
We tend to be political conservatives, though maybe dissidents from the party line
Right.
often. But we're just two curious guys who like to read and like to talk and like the world. And we invite everyone, if that sounds like something that you're interested in, please come join us every week on the General Eclectic. And we'll be having guests, some really interesting guests that fit into our wheelhouse. So we hope that you'll subscribe to the General Eclectic, not the Daily Eclectic. I'm Eclectic Daily, Kale.
Yeah,
I don't know about you.
Yes, please hit the subscribe button and the like button. Of course, that helps us get this podcast out to everybody. And I know you're annoyed every time you hear that. I know I am when I watch YouTube videos, but it really does help in terms of trying to spread the word and spread good conversation. So until next time, Rod.
Don't get nothing on you.
All right, man. Take care. Bye-bye.